Our universe holds many secrets, some of which we are yet to unravel. Among these enigmas are the Siddhis, extraordinary abilities, as chronicled in ancient Indian texts. These texts, some of the oldest in human history, mention 8 such powers, each more bewildering than the last. To most, Siddhis are just part of the myth and legend, tales weaved into the fabric of ancient cultures. They are seen as fantastical gifts bestowed upon the enlightened ones, those who have transcended the physical world. These abilities, these Siddhis, range from the power to become as small as an atom to the capacity to become as heavy as a mountain. Imagine being able to control your body and mind to such an extent that you could levitate or possess an unbounded reach that defies physical distance. Picture possessing the ability to fulfill any desire, exercise dominion over the natural elements, or even control other beings. These are the remarkable feats that the 8 Siddhis promise. Yet these Siddhis are not just about physical prowess or control over the external world. They are also about inner mastery, the power to govern one's own consciousness. They are about understanding the very essence of existence itself. But here's the question we must ask. Are these Siddhis merely the stuff of legends? Are they just mystical tales spun by ancient seers? Or could there be a grain of truth hidden within these stories? Could they be metaphors for a deeper understanding of the universe and our place within it? Now let's pause for a moment and consider this. What if these Siddhis are not as supernatural as they seem? What if they could be explained not by magic or mysticism, but by the principles of quantum physics? Could the mysteries of the ancient Siddhis be unraveled by modern science? But what if I told you that these powers might not be as supernatural as they seem? Let's dive into the first Siddhi, anima. The word anima is derived from Sanskrit, which literally translates to atom or smallness. This Siddhi is believed to bestow the power to reduce one's size to that of an atom. Now you might be thinking, how can this be possible? Well, let's take a detour into the fascinating world of quantum physics. Here, particles behave in ways that seem to defy our everyday understanding of reality. One such phenomenon is quantum tunneling, where particles appear to shrink or squeeze through barriers. Consider a marble rolling up a hill. In the classical world, the marble needs a certain amount of energy to get over the hill. But in the quantum world, the marble can simply tunnel through the hill, appearing on the other side as if it has shrunk and passed through the barrier. In the same vein, anima might not be about physically shrinking in size as we understand it, but rather about transcending the physical limitations of size and space. Just as a quantum particle can tunnel through a barrier, someone with the Siddhi of anima could theoretically tunnel through the constraints of their physical form. This concept, while still theoretical, offers a fascinating bridge between ancient spiritual wisdom and cutting-edge scientific understanding. So, theoretically, anima might not be as far-fetched as it first appears. Next up, we have Mahima. This intriguing Siddhi is all about size, but not just any size. It's about the ability to increase one's size at will. Imagine becoming as tall as a skyscraper or as wide as a river in an instant. That's the power of Mahima. Now, you might be wondering, how is this even remotely possible? Well, let's dive into the world of quantum mechanics for a moment. There's this concept known as quantum superposition. Simply put, it's the idea that a particle can exist in multiple states at once. It's like being in 2 places at the same time, or being both large and small simultaneously. So, if we apply this concept to Mahima, we could theorize that it's about expanding the superposition of our particles, stretching them out, so to speak, to occupy more space. It's not about physically growing bigger, but rather extending the range of our existence. Of course, this is all theoretical. We are still in the early stages of understanding quantum mechanics, let alone applying it to ancient spiritual practices. But the idea that these Siddhis could be manifestations of quantum phenomena is truly fascinating. It's a testament to the untapped potential of the human mind and the mysteries of the universe. Could Mahima be a manifestation of quantum superposition? Fascinating, isn't it? Garima is our third Siddhi. Now imagine the power to adjust your weight at will, to become as heavy as a mountain or as light as a feather. This is Garima, a fascinating Siddhi that defies our conventional understanding of physics. This might seem implausible, but let's delve into the realm of quantum mechanics for a moment. Here, we encounter a fascinating phenomenon known as quantum entanglement. This is a special bond between particles where the state of one particle instantly affects the state of the other, no matter the distance. So, how does this relate to Garima? Consider this. If we could somehow entangle ourselves with an object of greater mass, could we effectively increase our own weight? It's a wild thought, isn't it? But then again, quantum mechanics is full of such tantalizing possibilities. Of course, this is a simplified notion. The actual process of quantum entanglement is complex, and we're still exploring its full potential, yet it serves as a theoretical basis that could potentially explain the Siddhi of Garima. Remember, the quantum world is strange and mysterious, filled with phenomena that challenge our everyday understanding of reality. And as we continue to explore and understand these phenomena, who knows what possibilities we might uncover. Quantum entanglement could be the key to understanding Garima. As we delve deeper into the other Siddhis, prepare to have your mind boggled by the intriguing connections between ancient wisdom and modern science. Let's explore Lagima. In the realm of the 8 Siddhis, Lagima is a fascinating concept. It's said to be the ability to decrease one's weight, almost to the point of defying gravity. Imagine being as light as a feather, effortlessly floating in the air. How could such an ability be possible? Let's delve into the world of quantum physics to find an explanation. Quantum levitation might be the key to understanding Lagima. It's a phenomenon that occurs when a superconductor is cooled to extremely low temperatures, causing it to expel its magnetic field and hover above a magnetic track. This could be seen as a real-world example of decreasing weight, at least in a metaphorical sense. But how can this be applied to a human body? We're not made of superconducting materials after all. However, the principles of quantum levitation could potentially be applied if we consider the body as a collection of atoms, each with its own magnetic field. If we could manipulate these fields in the right way, perhaps we could achieve a state of quantum levitation. Of course, this is purely theoretical. We're still at the early stages of understanding quantum physics and its potential applications. But who knows, in the future, as our knowledge expands, we might find that the Siddhi of Lagima isn't as fantastical as it seems. Lagima may be achievable if we could master quantum levitation. Prapti is the 5th Siddhi. This is the mystical ability to reach anywhere, transcending the limitations of space and time. Imagine being able to touch the moon while standing on Earth, or reaching out to a friend halfway across the world in an instant. This is Prapti. Now let's bring quantum physics into the picture. Quantum physics, as perplexing as it can be, provides a theoretical framework that could make Prapti a reality. It's called quantum teleportation. And no, it's not quite like what you've seen in science fiction movies. Quantum teleportation involves the transfer of information from one location to another without the physical transportation of the actual substance. It's a bit like faxing, but on a quantum level. The information about a quantum system at one location disappears and reappears at another location. The fascinating part is that this happens instantaneously, no matter the distance between the two locations. So, in theory, if we could apply this concept to larger, complex systems like humans, Prapti might actually be possible. It's a mind-boggling concept, to say the least. But remember, this is all theoretical and the practical application is a long way off. We're still in the early stages of understanding and harnessing the bizarre world of quantum physics. Quantum teleportation could potentially make Prapti a reality, but for now, it remains a tantalizing prospect in the realm of quantum mysteries. The remaining Siddhis are Prakamya, Ishitva, and Vashitva. Let's delve into the heart of these fascinating siddhis, starting with prakamya. Prakamya, often translated as realization, is the ability to actualize desires or thoughts into existence. It's akin to a quantum concept we've all heard of, the observer effect, where the mere act of observing can change the outcome. In quantum terms, the observer collapses the wave function, deciding the fate of particles. So, could prakamya be an extreme manifestation of the observer effect? It's a tantalizing thought. Moving on to Ishitva, this siddhi is about mastery or control, often interpreted as having dominion over the laws of nature. Now, this might seem far-fetched until we consider quantum entanglement. Einstein famously called it spooky action at a distance. It's when particles become so deeply linked, they instantly affect each other, no matter the distance between them. Could Ishitva be an advanced form of entanglement, where the practitioner influences the world around them like entangled particles? Last but not least, we have Vashitva. Vashitva is the power to control all beings, animate and inanimate. This may remind you of the quantum principle of superposition, where a particle can be in multiple states at once until observed. It's a stretch, yes, but imagine if we could influence the superpositions of the world around us, like a maestro conducting a symphony of quantum states. That would indeed be a form of Vashitva. These siddhis may seem supernatural, but quantum physics might just have the answers. Quantum theories are still evolving, and who knows, the mysteries of siddhis might just be another piece of the quantum puzzle waiting to be solved. As we continue to explore and understand the quantum world, we might just find ourselves stepping into the realm of what was once thought to be the domain of the divine. These siddhis may seem supernatural, but quantum physics might just have the answers. So, are these siddhis really possible? This is a question that we've been exploring throughout our journey, and the answer could lie in the fascinating world of quantum physics. Quantum physics is a branch of science that deals with phenomena on a very small scale, such as atoms and subatomic particles. It's a realm where the laws of classical physics no longer apply, and instead we see behaviors that seem downright strange and magical, much like the siddhis. Take, for instance, the principle of superposition. This principle suggests that a quantum particle can exist in multiple states at once until observed. This aligns with the siddhi of anima, where one can theoretically be both small and large simultaneously. Then there's the phenomenon of quantum entanglement, where particles become intertwined in such a way that the state of one instantly influences the state of the other, no matter how far apart they are. This hints at the siddhi of prapti, suggesting a connection that transcends physical distance. Quantum tunneling, another peculiarity of the quantum realm, allows particles to pass through barriers as if they were not there. This aligns with the siddhi of lagima, where one can become so light as to overcome the barrier of gravity itself. These parallels between the siddhis and quantum physics are more than mere coincidences. They offer intriguing possibilities for our understanding of the universe. By exploring these connections, we could potentially unlock new insights into the nature of reality itself. This isn't to say that we will all suddenly become capable of performing these siddhis, but it does suggest that these ancient concepts may not be as far-fetched as they seem. They may instead be describing phenomena that are deeply rooted in the fabric of our universe. The siddhis may be more than just myth. They could be a window into the extraordinary world of quantum physics. As we continue to delve deeper into this realm, who knows what other wonders we might uncover. In the realms of quantum physics, nothing is impossible. We've journeyed through the 8 siddhis, each a marvel in its own right, each theoretically possible when viewed through the lens of quantum theory. Anima, Mahima, Garima, Laghima, Prapti, Prakamya, Ishitva, and Vashitva, names as ancient as time, concepts as modern as the cutting edge of science. We've seen how these siddhis, once considered the domain of myth and legend, find a home in the perplexing world of quantum physics. From the subatomic to the cosmic, from the minute to the massive, quantum theory has shown us that the universe operates on principles we're only beginning to understand. So, Keep an open mind, continue to question, to explore, to seek out the mysteries of the universe. For the universe is a vast, complex tapestry where the threads of science and spirituality intertwine. The universe is a mysterious place, and who knows what secrets we have yet to uncover.